start out with the tip, know your audience, although I'm hoping that you won't have this many empty seats. Active expressions make knowing your students a piece of click. Use active expressions to gauge students' ability. So active expressions, you can use them not just as toys or as methods of assessment. You can really use these to help your gifted students and to gauge their abilities. Active expressions let you continually assess your students' abilities is one thing. And student feedback is another, and student feedback, as we all know, is a vital part of a teacher's learning process. When we know how our students are reacting to our lessons, whether they are understanding, and whether they think that our teaching could be done in a better way is really very vital. Student feedback allows us to recraft our way of introducing concepts, making them engaging and easier to understand, so that you're not getting this kind of look when you're talking about something this person is looking a little bit indignant. When you know your students, they also become more aware of themselves. And so when you are talking to students, then I think as a student, I really want to know what I can work on, what I can do to improve. I don't want it to be just my teacher telling me. I want to be able to know that myself and learn methods of being able to look inward. It allows them to realize what they've learned well and what they need to work on. Starting a quick quiz can help you get to know students, gets pupils thinking. So have you ever been in a classroom and people are kind of like sitting there or asleep or half asleep or kind of drowsy, you know, because kids go to bed pretty late, or at least I do, and maybe get up somewhat early. And so you can have some students that are sort of zoned out. And so starting a quick quiz can kind of rejuvenate your classroom. I mean, if you say, oh, so turn on your active expressions, and everyone will be waking up because they don't want to just press something random and look kind of stupid. So here's a quick quiz for all of you. We'll see how well you know your Constitution framers. This will be kept anonymous if you're worried. Which framer of the Constitution was not born in one of the 13 colonies? Notice not born. Not, very important. Not born in one of the 13 colonies. And I'll start that quiz right off. A, Benjamin Franklin. B, Charles Pinckney. C, James Madison. Or D, Alexander Hamilton. And no looking it up on your computer is allowed. Because there happens to be a very handy feature on Google where if you search so-and-so name and date of birth, it's going to give you points. Well, the majority said B, Charles Pinckney, 60%, but in reality, as you can see in the green, it really is D, Alexander Hamilton. And Charles Pinckney, now, I might think, well, maybe people chose Charles Pinckney because he's not very famous as far as framers of the Constitution go. And honestly, I was looking for an obscure person, and I had not really heard of Charles Pinckney prior to creating this one. So sometimes people will go for the unfamiliar thing if it's asking a somewhat unfamiliar question. So that gives me some insights into how you guys are thinking. But yes, this is Alexander Hamilton. He was born, I think, on the island of Nevis. True or false? Limericks are always alliterative for the language arts. A, yes, B, no, or C,